Okay, so we're working on a drill here for your kick serves or students trying to get this upward trajectory pattern on their serve to really get this shape in order to make the ball deviate. And this, as you can see there, it's a great drill because you take away their legs and their height. They have to hit up. There's no excuse because otherwise, as you see, it'll go into the net. So when they're from the ground, they realize this net is on the lowest point possible and they must create this height and angle in this kick to get it above the net. So when you get this big elastic band like Sam Stosur snap, from the ground, when you're on your feet, it should be super easy to achieve the height over the net and then even higher. You see serves like John Isner, they're so tall up and then they hit it even higher above their head that it bounces over the other side of the fence on the other side of the net. And it really is a difference. So you see here, Tom's hitting from the ground. You can also practice on the chair to replicate where the wheelchair circuit have to play from. So you see a lot of wheelchair players have to have this upward trajectory big serve because that is the height they're hitting from, from the chair, and they must hit over the same size of the net. And then you really understand how easy it is to be on 2 feet and get this bend because you're facing on top of the net. So you can see he's on the bottom of the ground. He's trying to hit up, and he gets this big click. So you can see when he drops it, it's too hard to get over the net. So you must give a higher brush here, Tom. Really elastic band snap. So you see when he tries to hit too flat, it will drop into the net. So try and hit it up. Good. So you can see that big flip there. All right, try a few on your feet now. So you can see he's going up now and he's going to appreciate what he has. He's got his legs and he can get this height. So see if he can practice the same type of action, but he's got his feet and height up again. So he's standing taller than the net this time. So he doesn't have much to clear because he's already got his height back. He just has to work on really throwing up and getting this big extra height of the brush. So you can see he's hitting from a point of a no return. When you're up this high, there should be no excuse. You should be able to get away from the net. So practice a few more kicks. Yep. You see the height you can get, really big bounce. You can work on putting targets at the other side, put your racket on the fence so they can aim for a position, but you really wanted to get above the opponent's shoulders, up there. So you can see from up here, it should be super easy because you've done it from the ground, you should be able to do it from this height. So that's a great drill. Leave any questions if you want, but really try this for beginners who are trying to get used to the kick. So if you take away what's easy for them once they go back to the really super easy part of being on your feet, it makes it much more simple to achieve the kick.